Greetings, podcast listeners. Thank you for tuning in to the Glimpses of the Warrior Within Martial Arts podcast show. And I have back again with me my wonderful friend, Dr. Farid Zarif. This is part 2 of our first meeting, and I'm so glad to have him back. I don't think I need to do another introduction because I tell you what, stands for itself. Got the man right here. Welcome, Dr. Z. Welcome.
Hi, Deidre. It's great to be on the show again. I'm sure we're going to say some wonderful things to some wonderful people, and that's what we're on here for. We're here to get people to think, get people to be excited about living and to make informed decisions.
Yes, indeed. And we're going to talk a little bit about your new website and your new product and everything you got going on. And you said you have a chart you're going to share with us. So
yes.
So get right into it, Dr. Z.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing that's really wonderful is that we have an opportunity to reach so many people with this technology today. You know, one of the things that about nutrition has been so politicized, it's been so used to feed the pockets of people with deep pockets that we've lost all of the importance about ourselves. So one of the things that I know for sure that nutrition science for many years has not been taught according to evidence-based information. And this evidence-based information, this is where resides all of the truth about what we eat and we put in our bodies. Other than that, it's just opinions and folklore. So people just continue to talk about what mama told them, granddaddy used to do this, our family been doing this for years, Uncle Joe lived to be 90 years old, and, you know, explain that, you know, or all the things that keeps us in the circle. Well, one thing we know for sure, this evidence-based, that breakfast, lunch, and dinner is founded by people with deep pockets and people that own farms. So the eggs and the bacon, all that comes from a farm. People that selling wheat and corn, that comes from a farm. So much of what we're eating isn't because we chose it, it's because this is what was made available. And that's why a lot of times when we look at a dish, we repeat the same thing over 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, and we're still eating the same Thanksgiving dinner. We still eat the same hamburgers every day. We still have the same, you know, omelets, that same stuff over and over and over again. And we definitely have an opportunity to do something different today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share with our audience a rhythm diet chart. And this rhythm diet chart is a chart. I'm going to bring it up here, share screen. Here we go. And there. It should be up on your screen now.
And this is, you wrote one of your books about the rhythm diet, right?
Yes. Yes, I sure did. So this is good.
Okay.
You see, so we have the rhythm diet, as you see, is very easy to follow. But before I get into this, the reason that I did this, Deidre, is I did this because we now eat impulsively. That means that without any rhyme or reason, we just eat. I'm hungry. Okay, you better eat something. You know, it can be 4 a.m. in the morning, or it can be, you know, like the first thing in the morning where a person gets up and they're eating pork chops and rice and gravy. And maybe a Bloody Mary or something of that nature. And it's like, isn't that dinner food? And it's like, I eat what I want to eat. And they're absolutely right, because there's no reason, or there hasn't been anything technically explained. The important thing is that we have a circadian cycle. And this circadian cycle just simply means that we have different phases that our body goes through the day, and what we eat should always complement those phases. So in the morning, we have a phase for detox and energize. After that, we have 2 meals where we have a phase that addresses energy acceleration. And then we have a largest meal, and this is a phase that our heart is pumping at its maximum, safe maximum, and we're also getting more blood per stroke. We have our brain is alert and ready to learn or ready to share, and that's in the 7th hour. Then we start to descend just like the sun does, and this is the phase that we can better eat our calmatives, and that's like our grains and carbohydrates, the vegetables, you see. And then the last meal should always be our smallest meal. Why? Because we don't need all of that food going to bed with it. That's why so many people are out of shape. Well, look, this last meal and the way that this is set up will reduce the risk of heart disease. Why? Because the heart is resting when it should. It's also reducing the risk of obesity, because we're not taking all that food to bed. You can only do 2 things with food. One is you can burn it, and the other is store it. The energy from the food, that is, you see, and that is super important. And so as you look at this, you'll see it's just like when you get up in the morning, you eat fruit, and you eat predominantly fruit and water. Those are the perfect foods for the morning. We're not used to it, so it's very difficult. It's like, I need something hot. So forth. There's hot meals or hot cereal sometimes can be the exception to the rule, because there are some people that live in some of the hotter regions. But even in the colder regions, and when you're cold, you want something hot, and that makes a lot of sense. But it doesn't ever make sense to wake up and you eating a steak, like people eat steak and eggs, for instance. People have shrimps, and they might have orange roughy in the morning, and this like you just got up, man, come on. So this is, and then you see is 6 small meals during the day, your largest meal being the 7th hour. So instead of calling food like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we should be eating in harmony with our physiology. That is the functions. We should be eating in harmony with the benefits of that particular phase. Like if we're eating at for instance, in the morning, we should be eating food that complement the morning. That's why the fruit, the nuts, that's why it's fruit and protein during this time. After the 7th hour is you got 6 more hours before the 12th hour, because we only have a half a day. People eat more than a half a day, but this is set up for 12 hours. We only have 24 hours a day. So the first 12 is for catabolism. That's when you break down the food and the food becomes energy. Then once you go to sleep, as you see on the right side of your chart, it starts to get dark. Once it starts to get dark, the body does what? It starts to heal itself. This is where the healing, this is where all the building of muscle and all the repairing goes on when we sleep. And you'll see people that get good sleep, they got that beautiful skin like you, and they have that youthful look, the same thing, because I can tell if you were a person that didn't get deep sleep or you didn't sleep properly, you probably would look older than what you are, because you would simply not get enough rest.
Wow. And I noticed, Dr. Z, you say that so after the 7th, I'm looking down at the bottom where it says no protein dominant food after the 7th hour.
Yes.
So which
the 7th hour is up where the zenith is.
Yes.
So from your large meal all the way to your smallest meal, there should not be any protein dominant food, meaning that you'll see right above, right in about the middle of the pyramid, no meat, no poultry, no fish, no artificial flavors. Well, those are
Yeah.
some of the foods that you don't want to take to bed with you.
Right.
See? So if we start from the first hour all the way to the 7th hour, this is the time that people will be eating. Like I have made some notes earlier here because that's just what I do, I guess. This is the first hour is the re-up hour. This is the when you refresh, rejuvenate. That's when you renew, recharge. It's the re-up hour. And this is where you also stimulate a bowel movement. And you do all of this fiber and fresh water and fruit. All of this is, and then eventually the closer you get to the largest meal, the more protein or the that's when you start eating the more complex or the more dominant protein foods. But when you get here, the largest meal, this is the last meal or the last phase for eating animal or protein dominant food.
Oh.
After that is just calmatives, like from the 7th to the 12th hour is just the foods that will complement your body slowing down because you're getting ready to go rest, and your heart doesn't ever stop. It just does what? It rests. And it should be in what's called the parasympathetic nervous system. And when we're up and we're moving, most of the time our body is in the sympathetic nervous system mode. Now, sympathetic nervous system, that connotes that the heart and the brain is in fight and flight. That's that fight and flight. It's just like, what? Excitement, movement. And then once it starts going, cooling down after the 7th hour, your heart starts to do just like the sun. It starts to descend. And the closer you get to the sunset, that's when your body just doesn't shut down, but it starts to relax and it gets into what's called alpha. Alpha is the brain wave that you're kind of sleeping, you're kind of awake at the same time, but it's a sleepy mode. And this is just before you go to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what a nice breakdown. I mean, it's like, you got it all mapped out right here. And why do you think it's so hard for us to stick to the, and I know a lot of it is, and this is mostly the way that we eat. This is, and correct me if I'm wrong, this is the way that we eat is mostly an Americanized thing, right?
Yes.
The way that we eat, like you said, we get up with the steak and eggs and the, French toast and the pancakes and all. That's an American thing, right?
Well, now it is a thing all over the planet because as America does, there's sometimes the food, the way that it's made is different. But nevertheless, you can almost get pancakes anywhere on the planet because people, as America goes, so does the world.
Wow.
So you see, everybody in America is bringing that American money into all these other countries. They go to another continent, they bring the same habits. So people like that. That's why you have McDonald's, and that's why you have Burger King, and that's why you have the different Pizza Hut and so forth. All these other fast food companies, they're spread out all over the world because people want a little bit America in there when as much as they can. So people like that.
So now, with the new, your new product that you have out, is this going to be, this is a way then that can help us. So when we get off track, or for those that are, that haven't quite gotten to this point yet, this will be a supplement. You have created a supplement that
I have a supplement. I'm going to see if I can bring one up to, the supplement is really, let me see if I got something in here. I'll just bring up one. Can you see this?
Yes.
The gut health.
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait. No, I thought No, that was something else coming. No, I still see the what's it called? The catabolic
Okay.
schedule. I still
Okay,
see
let me
that.
see if I can get this. Oh, I know how to do it. Okay, right there.
There we go. Gut health.
Okay.
Safe, effective
So,
healing.
yeah, this is one of the many products. And on this is a product now that people can use to help strengthen their microbiome, because most people don't know this, but 1 out of every 10 people have digestive disorders: constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, all types of gastrointestinal.
Acid reflux would be included. Acid
Yes,
reflux.
acid reflux too. And acid reflux can easily be changed by the position of your body and then not eating at a late hour. And the third thing is to make sure that a person is in motion after they eat. And what happens is a lot of people just sit down and burp and look at TV, so it's not that much stuff done.
Yes. And is it nutrition? Am I pronouncing
Nutrition,
it
yes,
right?
that's my label.
like
That is the brand. So I'm going to
that.
see if I can bring you up. I
It
have
almost looks like that emblem there. It almost looks like a bell, but it looks like somebody sitting in a meditative position.
yes,
Like
exactly.
okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a person sitting down and meditating. And that's what the reason that I designed it like that is this connotes the peace or the relationship that a person has with their food. And most people don't have a good relationship with food. They just see something on a plate that's edible and then they devour it.
Yeah. And you know what?
What was that?
Right. No, and that's pretty cool. That's very powerful. And
Yeah.
another thing that I caught in my eye, just kind of just zone right into is like, and for people that are not eating right and know that they need to change their eating habits, that can be looked at as an alarm right there too, like a bell, like sounding the alarm. You better get it right. We better start changing. Like a
Yes.
warning. Because like you said, we should be, what does it say? Not living to eat, but eating to live, right?
Yes, yes. And the thing that we've been, can you see the larger one now?
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's
Okay.
gold.
Nice. So this is if when you're looking at this is really what we are. We're golden, we're royalty. And through the eating, which is symbolic of the fork there, that we can have, well, all of this, even when you look at the word nutrition, this is really about you, the person. It's not about nutrition. The nutrition is definitely speaking towards nourishment. What nutrition is covering everything, your brain state, how you approach the food, thinking about the nourishment that it gives you. And this is very important when you are eating, because when you have a relationship with the food, it means more. You're thinking about, you respecting what you put in your body, and therefore enjoying it even more.
Beautiful. Great breakdown.
Thank you.
Great analogy. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm so proud of my friend.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna. I can hear you.
No, I just said you rock. I don't know. We lost that anchor, but I'm gonna figure out a way to fix that. I don't know what happened. But that's okay. I'm gonna, even if I can just play this back when we're done and just play it right into the anchor recording, that might even work better. In that way, so we don't have to start over and make any other adjustments. So, okay. So the products are available on the website now, right?
Yes. As you see, the website should be up now.
Yes, the Executive Life Diet.
Mm-hmm.
The priority
And
for
the
success.
the executive
Mhm.
life diet, this is it. We just yesterday made some videos that's going to explain this. I'm actually on a video, and I'll be explaining this because some people reading isn't to read. This is a lot of stuff. But I did all of this, read all this stuff, so people that are teachers and doctors and scientists, they'll have a full understanding of what the executive life diet is about. And this isn't one of those regular diets that this will make you skinny and all that. This is for people that work hard, to stay up and study, that are focused, that want to produce results every day, the people that are busy, the people that are getting things done, high functioning people. That's what this is for. This isn't for the person that just want to sit up and suck on some popsicles and drink soda at the same time. One of the things I want to show you about the product. Let's look at some of the product if we can find that. One of the things that the new product I think that you really like here is this is called Ideal Body Weight. And Ideal Body Weight is actually, here's a vegetarian product, you see, and it comes in 3 different flavors: vanilla, berry, nice. The berry, this is berries. This has so many wonderful antioxidants in it, and antioxidants fight against aging, everybody. And not only aging on the outside, like, I want to get rid of these wrinkles. No, I'm not talking about that kind of aging. I'm talking about when your body starts to sag or wrinkle. This has so many of the antibiotics in it that it helps to get rid of the free radicals. Free radicals are unpaired electrons. And next you have Chocolux. You have Berry Nice. Next you have Chocolux. This have real cacao beans. Cacao beans makes this chocolate over here. That's where we get our chocolate from. Berry has all the different berries in it. Berries are some of the food that's highest in antioxidants. And the last one is called Thriller in Vanilla. Thriller in Vanilla. I named that after a person I love so much, Muhammad Ali. The Thriller in Vanilla. So, and as you see here, you can see the vegetables here. You have cucumbers and you have tomatoes. Well, you can actually mix that with the vanilla drink to make it interesting in the evening as you make like a drink. You can actually, many people that are using IBW now, they have a day or 2 that all they do is drink liquids. But these are people that are obese and people that want to get, or people that want to get more muscle and lose more of the lipids.
Okay, so that was my question then was going to be, so someone could actually take this as their meal for all 3 meals for a day, right? So for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner.
That's correct.
Okay.
That's correct. And all of these are, everything is done on, we have all of our certifications, factory, we have, everything has been approved. This is the chart that you can go on. You can purchase the chart on here too. Let me go back to, I wanted to go to, I have all types of video testimonials on here. If you want to see how other people are speaking, we just have some loaded on here. Maybe was it any down here? No, not yet. But these are the ones that are loaded. You have the Dr. Z motivational tape, Act Right. And you have also the Nutrition Network. This is just a a very nice video on being, inspired to be wealthy, inspiring
Awesome.
to be, like, it's just really inspiring. Let me see
Okay.
if we can do about a couple of seconds, if you can see it. If it doesn't, then
I
there
can
you,
see it.
yeah. So this is something that you can wake up to, and
Oh, this is awesome. Nice. I love it. Mm, that's awesome. Very nice. Yes.
yeah.
That's amazing. It starts in the mind. It's all about the mindset, right?
Yes, it's all about that mindset. It's all
Man.
about that mindset. And it's like, imagine if we just talked about great subjects every day, if
Yeah.
we just connected every day. I mean, it will definitely increase the outcome of our production. We would definitely be in a state of mind that, like, I want to take on the world, and that's what
Yeah.
it's really about, to get things done.
That is awesome. That's
Thank
so amazing. Yeah, I want to go back and I want to play the videos and listen to the testimonials. And Dr. Zarif, you are one incredible young man doing great things for the world and for God's people. And I know the
thank you.
Creator has to be well pleased with your servant's heart. Man,
Oh
this is
yeah, I love this stuff. It's
yes.
really, really wonderful. And you have, like, for things that when people want to look at some of our herbal supplements and so forth, that's all there. And not only are the herbal supplements here, um, for instance, I'll look at female support system, and when you go on, you don't only see the bottle here, but the information that gives you, like, wild yam, false unicorn, lady's mantle, Vitex berry. Now, this is really important for women.
Mhm.
Vitex berry is also known as chaste tree.
Agree.
And Vitex is simply wonderful for those that have heavy flowing periods, for those that might have endometriosis or endometritis, cramping, pain that goes along with the menstrual cycle. So this is really excellent, and has all of these have been researched and put together so that you'll get the best out of it, especially when it's something that can really put a cramp in your
Yes,
daily activity.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So education comes with this also, and all of this stuff is free. It's just, you just go on. Then next you have Immune Pro, and you just go on and on. We just get this right out to a person's house when they want it. Once they actually make an order, we get it out as soon as we can, and it goes on this membership here. You can meet the founder, find out more about me,
Mhm.
men support, women support. All of this is all on the new executive life diet.com.
This is wonderful. I'm going to be pushing it, promoting it, supporting it. I'm going to be getting on here and ordering me a couple things right away. Um,
Nice.
I'm really interested in trying that for the times when I'm not able to eat as well as I know I should, because I'm moving around doing whatever, and I want to try the product. I want to. As a matter of fact, so do you have? I was going to say, so do you have like anybody that has like tried the drinks, like just for like a period of time, and to where they've been able to give you like results and how it's worked with
Yeah.
them and that kind of
Yeah, that's when you go on testimonials. So
Okay.
when the testimonials are up, you'll see that I have people that I've helped to save their life. I mean, very serious situations. And then I have people that have followed instructions to lose weight, people that are stronger, people that can sleep better, people that don't go to sleep with a lot of pain anymore, people that used to, for instance, be real jittery, or they couldn't slow down. All of these things are available for people to listen to the testimonials and to make an order for themselves, and then they'll be spreading the news also.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now, Dr. Z, let me ask you this, because I can remember on several occasions where you've helped to save me or to get me back on track where I needed to be physically, mentally, and all of that. And I remember one time in particular when I injured myself doing martial arts, and I darn near tore my hamstring.
Right.
And told me about
systemic enzyme.
Do you have a product where you would have the systemic enzyme?
As a matter of fact, we're getting systemic enzymes, but I want, the reason the holdup is because I want everything. I want my own labels. I want my own decoctions. So I want to own the formula, not like I did before. I would send people to other people's,
right.
And I didn't get anything out of that. And I'm like,
right.
Oh, we got to
That's
change
very
this.
Smart. Okay, that's right. That's wise. Okay. So we got great products that are available today. We got great products that are in the works. Dr. Z is doing the doggone thing, and he's a brother. It's Black History Month. It's Black History Month every month. But Dr. Z is a perfect example of what Black history looks like. And I am so proud. And this is my friend. And he is, I'm telling y'all, he is the real deal. He is the truth. Support him, support him, support him, follow him. And I was going to ask you for a way that people can get in contact with you, but you just gave us the information. They can go right to that website and find out what they need to know, right? Or
or they can. I have a phone number too that they can. Is real easy to remember. Is 888 new diet. 888 new diet.
I like that. Okay, that is easy to remember. 888
new diet.
New diet. Got it. Okay.
So you can call there. I have all types of services on my site. I have different services, so they can go there. They can choose. I train people via the Zoom. I have consultations via Zoom. I have counseling, family counseling. Everybody's sitting in wherever they live, and I'm where I am, and we have all kinds of consultations, and life goes on.
Wonderful. Yay. Kudos to you, man. I'm so excited for you. You deserve all of this and then some. So I know it's going to have a wonderful, amazing turnout, and people are going to be, their lives are going to be improved drastically from your hard work and your research and your dedication. So thank you a million times over from me and from Tiara and from,
Tiara.
Love you. We appreciate you, Dr. Z. Thank you.
Thank you. I love you all too. That's for sure.
So thank you for joining the show again. And hey, y'all check them out. And so I'll be talking to you soon. We'll do a part 3.
Yeah. Before I go, I wanted to say to everybody, make sure you share this information.
Please.
Get people, Go on my website. Facebook, and join up, send me a request so you can stay in contact and surround yourself with this wonderful news of being healthy, being prosperous. You know,
Yes.
like you might be a person that not have a whole lot of friends that even hold that conversation, but you can start with the people that I associate with and talk to each other and keep each other built up, lift each other up in prayer, and
Yes.
it really is the best support that you ever experienced.
That's right. That's right. Share, 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 and share some more.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. Okay, love you, my friend, and I'll be
I
talking
love you
to you
too.
soon. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.